بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Tonight we're going to speak about a topic that pertains to our fasting. Of course, this is the month of Ramadan and we're fasting every day, alhamdulillah. We're going to speak today about the Suhoor, which is the pre-dawn meal, and also the Iftar, which is the breaking of the fast. When it comes to the pre-dawn meal, it is a sunnah of the Anbiya, of all the prophets, to have breakfast or to have the pre-dawn meal, the Suhoor. And the wisdom in having the Suhoor is deep, and we need to understand why. Like it is disliked for a person to pray when their mind is thinking about food, like it's disliked for a person to make wudu with very cold water or very hot water, it is also disliked for a person not to have Suhoor, because it is these actions that makes a person not enjoy their worship. Imagine we have to make wudu with freezing water. We have to. We're not going to want to make wudu. Or we have to pray and not eat. We're always thinking about food. That's why it's disliked. And our desires, our ego may turn against us because we deprived it from something which is halal. Then while we are fasting, then our ego might turn against us and say, you know what, you didn't feed me this morning, now I'm going to make your fasting difficult. I'm going to tempt you with sin. I'm going to try and make you break your fast. This is one of the wisdoms of having the Suhoor. It's for our benefit. It is, of course, the sunnah of all our prophets, alayhimu salatu wassalam. Now, the Iftar, it is sunnah to break the fast with a date. It is sunnah to break the fast with a date. And if we don't find a date, we use water to break our fast. The scholars mentioned something about drinking. I just would like to make mention, inshallah. The scholars recommend that a person, when they drink, depending on the beverage, if it's a beverage that should be hot, drink it while it's hot. And if it's cold, it's a beverage that's meant to be cold, drink it when it's cold. And the wisdom for this is when a person drinks something which is supposed to be hot, a hot chocolate, a nice cup of hot tea, okay? When you drink it when it's hot, you really make shukr to Allah. You say, Alhamdulillah. You feel that relief, you feel that pleasure. But when it gets cool or warm, we don't like that tea. We don't like that hot chocolate. Same for something that should be cold. When something is cold, a drink, we should drink it while it's cold. If it's a nice juice or a milkshake or something like that, don't let it warm up. Drink it while it's cold, and then the shukr that will come from you when you say Alhamdulillah will be more genuine. And this is recommended by the scholars. So we break our iftar, we choose the best dates and best water, inshallah. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu.